Hello everybody and welcome to beautiful San Bernardino at the San Bernardino Soccer Complex here, one of the most prestigious soccer complexes in Southern California. We're here for the boys U14 2004 CYSA State Cup Open. Today we have a real thriller for you. We have Desert United going against a tough team of LA United. And here they are, showing the faces to the crowd. You can hear the fans appreciating the job that they've done so far this year. Both teams very deserving to be here. As we go through the rosters here for Desert United, David Alleman, number 2, playing left mid. Rex Valdez, the midfielder, number 3. Ray Beatty, number 4, is a right fullback. Chris Parent, the sweeper, wearing number 6. Ryan Clark, a midfielder and forward, wearing number 7. Number 8, the center mid, Joe Fuentes. Number 9, the right mid, Shea Miller. Number 10, the forward, Cullen Wilson. Number 11, the goalie, Josh Ryan. And number 12, left mid, Kevin Pantaleon. Number 15, the left fullback, Chris Alderetti. And Javier Pelayo, the center mid, wearing number 16. The forward, number 18, Vicente Corona. And a stopper, Jimmy Sanchez, wearing 19. And finally, Miguel Becerril. He is the alternate goalie this afternoon for Desert United. We are waiting for the initial whistle here as I'll go through LA United's roster. Wearing number 1 is Robert Villa. Number 3 is Luis Martinez Castaneda. Number 4 is Luis Castellanos. And number 6, Sebastian Diaz. Carliano Verona wearing 7. Yerson Rivas wearing number 8. Jamie Coronel wearing 9. Christian Gutierrez 10. Christopher Diaz wearing 11, number 13, Jose Manzo Zaragoza. Nestor Merez 15, and there's the initial whistle. Right away, LA United putting a little pressure on Desert United. Looks like Jaime Coronel in the corner getting double teamed. No whistle is called. Finishing up their roster for LA United, Luis Gutierrez wearing 20, and Salvador Torres wearing 58. So LA United in the corner with the first opportunity here. Both teams shuffling around near the goal. There's a grounder right up the middle. Kicked right back, and now a high ball in the center. A chance for Nestor Meraz as it goes right through his legs and out of bounds. This brings on a goal kick. And a beautiful out right there by Desert United. So Corona down the sideline as the ball gets kicked out of bounds. Corona with a nice throw in. Trying to work the ball into the middle is Desert. Looking for an outlet pass, but nobody home. So LA United takes over on the sidelines. Alderetti with the throw-in. Finds his man, back to Alderetti. Alderetti finding Corona. And LA finding their out man. It's a race to the ball right up the middle. Josh Ryan, the keeper, slide tackle, open shot. Score by Jamie Coronel from LA United. LA United taking an early lead in a 2004 CYSA State Cup Open 1-0. Rather, that ball went out of bounds. They missed the goal. As the ball is still in play here, Coronel actually just missed the goal. So a close one there for Desert United. And LA United just keeping the pressure on Desert at this point. Coronel looking for his man, and nice back pass there, and finding Christian Gutierrez in the corner. Cleared out nicely by Desert. Corona trying to find Wilson down there. Wilson unable to capture control of that ball. And it's a race to the ball. Is out already. Fighting for position down there. Looks like Gutierrez racing towards the ball. Gutierrez falling. Flag and a whistle. Looks like that ball went out of bounds. So LA United's Christian Gutierrez. Gutierrez right there passing the ball in, a short little pass. And Manzo Zaragoza goes down as the ball goes out of bounds. Josh Ryan sets the ball up for another goal kick as Desert looking to outlet this ball, try and put a little more pressure on LA United. So far in the first half here, in the few minutes, LA is all over Desert. Christopher Diaz, one of the two Diaz brothers for LA United, finding his man in the middle. The ball gets right by the defenders. Once again, Coronel had a chance for a shot on goal, unable to capitalize on his open net. Beautiful steal there. Trying to find Corona. Corona has his man Wilson up the sideline. A little shot on goal saved by LA United's goalie. Javier Pelayo down the sideline. Nice cross to the middle. He has Pantaleon. Looks like Corona down the sideline. 3 men on him. There's a shot on goal just over the top crossbar by Pantaleon. Shea Miller surrounded by 2 LA United. Somehow the ball gets through over to Wilson over on the sideline. Joe Fuentes getting pounded by 3 of the LA United players. Now finding a good outlet there. There's Vicente Corona down the sideline, looking to cross the ball into the middle and just missing it. Looks like he hit the ball off the top of his shin there as the ball goes out of bounds. Still a 0-0 ball game here in the 2004 CYSA State Cup Open. So Vicente Corona with a throw-in, looking for an open man. A couple of players come to the ball and he takes his pick. There's a shot on goal from way outside the 18. Unable to capitalize as Desert, although they have been changing the tide so far in this game. Putting a lot more pressure on LA United at this point. Here's LA United's goal kick. And Pantaleon winning that ball, finds Corona.
Come on, guys! Pressure!
And Jimmy Sanchez. Good second effort by Sanchez, fighting his way to the ball. And there's Pantaleon. Good footwork there by Pantaleon. Finds Corona. Corona works his way around his man. Shot on goal, saved. Corona with fantastic footwork over there, going right around the defender.
Push up!
So Jimmy Sanchez, another good second effort. He's a king of second chances over there. That was a shot and goal! Christian Gutierrez from LA United breaks this game open 1-0 in the first half. With all the pressure that has been put on Desert United, LA United finally capitalized. So it's a 1-0 game so far in the first half of this 2004 CYSA State Cup Open. This is the boys under 14. LA United capitalizing early on the pressure they've been putting on Desert.
Come on, guys, pressure, pressure, you first. Eso, ayuda ahí.
So here comes Desert.
Pressure.
Wearing the white shirts and black pants. Comes Jimmy Sanchez right up the middle, finds his man. Looks for Wilson with the shot just off the side. The keeper there made a beautiful save as well. Looked like that was Cullen Wilson down the sidelines.
Come on, pressure.
And the early goal by LA United doesn't seem to faze Desert too much as they put immediate pressure right back on LA United. This is Scott Hall for George Langevin Video Productions. We're out here in beautiful Southern California at the 2004 CYSA State Cup Open as Desert United putting tons of pressure here on LA United. So a throw in here for Ray Beatty. Beatty finds his man, a beautiful cross to the middle, just out of bounds, and LA United will take over with a goal kick. So the goal kick for LA United reaches about midfield. Joe Fuentes with the head ball.
Ahí, pressure.
Beautiful out by Ray Beatty, finding his man down the side. Cullen Wilson is in the middle, unable to connect, although Kevin Pantaleon is there. Loses the ball to one of the two defenders that converged on him. There's Christian Gutierrez, the man who scored the goal first for LA United, making this a 1-0 ball game. Javier Pelayo looking for his out man. There he is on the sideline. Rex Valdez.
You're gonna pass it.
So the whistle blows and the ball's out of bounds, so LA United will take over with a throw-in. So Jose Menzo Zaragoza will wind up taking the throw-in. Rather he'll pass the ball off.
Pressure, pressure, lléguele alguien.
Ray Beatty finding Corona. Corona, usually with the fancy footwork, gets the ball stolen. So Coronel looking for Gutierrez and unable to connect as Desert United clears the ball out and finds Corona down the sideline. It's Corona and Wilson. a 2-on-4. Wilson unable to keep control of that ball, although he has had a second effort. So a nice clear out by LA United, able to regroup their thoughts here for a moment. Their Desert's been putting some big-time pressure on LA. So Jimmy Sanchez looking for a couple of his teammates upfield, and all he finds is red. LA United is doing a beautiful job of converging on the ball. Desert United just unable to capitalize on any of their advances so far. Here comes Vicente Corona. Corona's all over the place today. We'll see if he can use his good footwork here and work his way out of the jam. The ball goes out of bounds. Looks like it'll be a corner kick for Corona. I think he's waiting for his teammates to move downfield, as right now it's all red inside the 18. So Corona with the kick, a nice looping ball into the middle. There's some guys there. And unable to capitalize once again is Desert United. Beautiful slide tackle. Looks like that was Chris Parent over there. And some fancy footwork there, looking for his teammate up the middle. Stolen by Desert United's defense. And LA United once again stopped by the wall, which is the defensive line of Desert United. So LA United has Christopher Diaz in the corner. Diaz looking to make a move, but Jimmy Sanchez, the stopper for Desert United right there. There's Gutierrez with a big looping ball in the middle. A header stopped by Josh Ryan. Second effort, shot and score by Jaime Coronel. Breaking this game wide open here, 2-0. LA United taking the lead here in the first half of the 2004 CYSA State Cup Open. This is the boys under 14. So far, Jaime Coronel has the second score of the game. Christian Gutierrez with the first. Oh, how quickly the tides can turn. Desert United putting all the pressure on LA United so far, and LA United just capitalizing on their 2 or 3 advances into Desert United's territory. At this point, Desert just needs to keep their composure. They have been putting the pressure on LA, and they've been taking the shots and doing everything they need to be doing. They just need to keep their composure at this point. There's a lot of game left here. Only about halfway through the first half. And Desert just needs to stay composed, keep themselves collected.
Come on, guys!
They have a chance right here to get themselves right back in the game. Looks like Cullen Wilson, their forward, is going to wind up taking this free kick. There's a wall of LA United right in front of him, standing right on the 18-yard line. So Wilson with a big kick. Up there, nice save by LA United. I think that may have gone off the upper crossbar as well, as the ball bounced way out past the 18. The ball's back to Wilson. Wilson and Pantaleon unable to capitalize as the ball finally gets outlet, and Jaime Coronel inside the 18. It's 1-on-1. There's a shot. Just missed the side of that goal. Coronel with his hands on top of his head, knowing he had a chance for a 3-0 lead, and unable to capitalize with a 1-on-1 opportunity. Jaime Coronel with a breakaway inside the 18. And beautifully done by the keeper, Josh Ryan, coming out just in time. So Coronel back in the sideline there, looking for his man, finds Gutierrez. Gutierrez to Coronel. And an offsides call there. All of a sudden, Desert looking a little bit frantic back there, realizing that they need to start putting some more pressure on LA United. Just putting a goal on the board at this point would be such a confidence booster for Desert. So Vicente Corona with a beautiful cross over to the side. There's a shot on goal off the top crossbar. And Wilson, another shot on goal. Looked like it was off the side of his leg. And the ball rolls out of bounds. Cullen Wilson, the forward for Desert United, had a wide open shot there right in the middle of the field. Like the ball just went off his knee or the side of his shin. So LA United escapes a close one there. Tries to clear the ball out just past midfield.
Come on, guys, fight for it! Right there, pressure! Win it, Chris! Chris, go to that, Chris!
So Shea Miller and Chris Parent finding each other. And David Aleman. Beautiful play there by Joe Fuentes, right through the wickets of Christopher Diaz. So Fuentes looking for a man in the middle. There's a shot on goal. Score! Desert United, number 8, Joe Fuentes. Beautifully done by Joe Fuentes. Bringing themselves back within reach. It's 2-1 LA United. Joe Fuentes, some beautiful footwork there, moving around an LA United defender. And a banana kick shot and score by Joe Fuentes.
Come on, pressure! Come on!
So we've had a high-scoring game so far here in the first half. It's 2-1 LA United over Desert United, and you can hear the fans getting into this ball game. You can see the confidence now that Desert United has as they work the ball down the field. Big shot on goal, way outside the 18. Nice second and third effort there from Jimmy Sanchez. And there's a flag and a whistle that's offsides. The referee on the near side of the field called that.
Come on, LA!
So now Desert looks like they're taking their time, just sort of gathering their composure again after a close scare of a breakaway.
Come on, guys, come on!
Once again, Desert putting a lot of shots on goal all of a sudden. LA United like a wall back there. About 3 or 4 men in red taking a couple balls in the gut. There's Joe Fuentes looking for Corona down the sideline. It's a race to the ball. Corona makes a nice stop back there, shielding the ball, using his body beautifully. Good footwork back there, finding his man. And stolen away by LA United, finding Gutierrez. Gutierrez and Coronel. It's a race to the ball. Coronel out-racing him. It's 1-on-1. Open shot on goal. Score by Jaime Coronel, number 9. Coronel just so fast down there down the sideline. Desert United unable to catch up to him. Looked like they were trying to tackle him at one point just outside the 18. And Josh Ryan back there doing everything he could on a one-on-one situation. Coronel is the victor. So it's a 3-1 game right now here in the first half of the 2004 CYSA State Cup Open. This is Scott Hall for George Langeman Video Productions. We're here in beautiful Southern California at the San Bernardino Soccer Complex. So David Aleman down here in the corner for Desert United. The ball gets punched out of bounds. Aleman will take the throw in. Aleman looking for a cross into the middle. It's like he just barely mishit that as the ball rolls out of bounds. We're back with a goal kick here for LA United. LA is just doing a magnificent job today so far of ball control and body control for that matter, shielding the ball with good footwork and putting some good time pressure on Desert United. Desert, though, advancing consistently throughout this first half into LA United's territory. The only time they've been able to capitalize, though, is once about halfway through the first half, and there's a whistle. Looked like that was on number 3, Rex Valdez, as he was fighting his way and pushing a little too much against Christian Gutierrez. So Gutierrez quickly following his pass, and wisely doing so as he had a second chance there. And Jimmy Sanchez looking for Wilson. Cullen Wilson with a header.
You gotta win that, Junior.
Venga Luis, claro.
Come on.
Ábrete Luis.
Right now the ball just getting bounced back and forth around midfield, changing possession rapidly. I think these guys are starting to get a little bit tired here as the first half has got to be winding down. LA United, looks like that's Jose Manzo Zaragoza. Down in the corner, there's some bumping going on. Desert United winds up gaining possession. Cullen Wilson now a race to the ball. And the keeper for LA United comes out and makes the save wisely out by the 18. Alaman missing the head ball. Back at Alaman's feet. So Ray Beatty and Jaime Coronel, the man who scored twice so far for LA United, go sliding into each other.
Good try, Joe.
As the ball gets back into play here, Desert United trying to put a little bit of pressure on them. You can see there's, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 defenders for LA United at this point, and only 2 offensive players for LA United. I mean, LA United right now looks like they're playing a defensive game. They want to take this 3-1 lead into halftime. Looks like they just want to sit on it for a little bit. So Javier Pelayo looking to take this free kick right up the middle. Finds Corona, and the keeper for LA United comes out and makes the save. A big kick by LA. Valdez trying to find his teammate, and he does, Javier Pelayo. And Pelayo off to Chris Alderete. Alderete to Wilson. Wilson in the corner, using his big frame to shield the ball. Powers his way through 2 LA United defenders as the keeper comes out, scoops up the ball and outlets the ball about midfield, trying to find Christian Gutierrez. Gutierrez with some nice footwork there, trying to find Coronel. He does. The speedy number 9. Over there in the corner, loses the ball to Desert United. And United now has a chance. It's a 3-on-3 as LA United retreats quickly, makes a nice outlet pass there. And there's a whistle. The referee is not happy with that. Looks like there's been some pushing and shoving going on for a long time here against Rex Valdez and Christian Gutierrez. Gutierrez smiling at him. I guess the ref finally had enough of that. Now Desert has a chance inside the 18. David Alaman passes ball out to Jimmy Sanchez. Sanchez unable to bring the ball back into the middle. Somehow it looks like that ball must have gone off at Desert United's foot. As there's a substitution, David Aleman retreats to the sidelines. Looks like Kevin Pantaleon comes into the ball game here. Pantaleon wearing number 12.
Come on, Chris, win it.
Vamos, Néstor. Vamos. Nice, Néstor.
So Gutierrez down the sideline looking for his man. And Pantaleon with fresh legs finds his man, Joe Fuentes, in the middle. Fuentes shielding the ball, touch pass back to Fuentes. Fuentes has his man on the side and stolen by Luis Castellanos. Chris Alderetti, it's a race down the sideline. Some pushing and shoving there, a whistle. And the referee, of course, saw that pushing and shoving going on, so a free kick for LA United.
Pressure! Come on, guys, come on, pressure!
So Jimmy Sanchez, another good second effort, trying to find Corona. Corona has a cross to the middle, has two men there, a diving head ball. Let's see who that was. It looks like that was Joe Fuentes. Fuentes, who scored earlier for Desert United, with a valiant effort right there, trying to make a diving head ball as the ball just rolls out of bounds, and LA United takes over with a goal kick.
Volteando. Para Christopher. Vamos, vamos, pues, vamos, pues, vamos, que no reciba. Vamos,
So
Luis.
Desert right now, knowing that there's not much time left, a big shot just over the top crossbar by Desert United. Desert realizing that there is not much time left in the first half, and to be able to go in with a 3-2 deficit rather than a 3-1 deficit would make a huge difference going into the second half. And a goal kick for LA United,
Atrás, Luisito, atrás.
trying to get this ball out of their own territory. Desert putting some big-time pressure here on the last few minutes of the first half. Desert United doing a very, very nice job of keeping their composure here, even though trailing 3-1 in the first half. A big crossover to the middle. The keeper is there. Looked like Vicente Corona was unable to make his way to the middle. It's actually a nice defensive play by LA United. So Javier Pelaya with a big outlet, trying to find Wilson.
Vamos, Luis, eche ganas, hombre.
So Gutierrez down the sideline. Looks like Gutierrez changing positions from right forward to left forward. Looks like Gutierrez is down on that after that slide tackle. Referee comes over just to make sure he's all right. Gutierrez a little bit slow on getting up as he walks it off. Seems like he's going to be okay.
Vamos, pues, vamos ahí, amortizando la marca. Vamos. No te vayas, Luis. No te vayas, Luis.
So another whistle
Corriendo solo.
with a foul on Desert United. So LA United will take over with a free kick, or rather out of bounds.
Atrás, italiano.
And it is a free kick. So Christian Gutierrez, who scored the first goal of the game here for LA United, looks like he'll be taking this free kick. And a big one too, way inside the 18, just out of bounds, as Josh Ryan tries to go and retrieve the ball.
Luisito, bien pegado.
We're back with a goal kick for Desert. Way out to about midfield. Wilson right there.
Vamos, Junior, amigo.
Peleala, pressure!
It's like Fuentes trying to find Wilson. Wilson using that big frame of his. He's got to be one of the biggest guys out on the field. Finds Kevin Pantaleon.
Come on, guys, pressure!
Wilson with a nice touch pass right up the middle. Beautifully done. Back to Wilson. Wilson around the 18. A shot and deflected off LA United. Sometimes those are the scariest shots in the game, when they get deflected off of a leg or a hip or a foot. And right there, the LA United goalie was right on top of things like a cat. So now Gutierrez around midfield. finding his man, Jaime Coronel. Looks like Coronel and Gutierrez seem to be a pretty good tag team there up the middle. Both of them have tremendous speed and very, very fancy footwork. They know exactly what they're doing, and so far they've been able to capitalize 3 times against Desert United.
Come on, guys, win it, pressure.
Atrás Luis, atrás Luis. Atrás Luis, están los tres en línea.
Pressure, pressure.
You can hear the fans yelling for pressure, pressure for Desert. There was a close call as LA United's keeper comes out and makes a save. It's a little roller out to the sidelines. And LA United trying to work their way up past midfield. Off the foot of Ray Beatty, the right fullback. The ball rolls out of bounds.
Push up.
Néstor, no lo dejes, mijo. No lo dejes. No lo dejes.
Pressure.
There's Cullen Wilson again. Trying to fight his way through Carliano Varona. Varona, the winner right there of that ball, over to Gutierrez.
Come on. Pressure, move up.
And Alderete trying to find Wilson. Looks like that was off the leg of Luis Martinez Castaneda.
Agarra y marca, Junior. Vamos, mijo, vamos.
Junior, habla con Cristian, ya tienen marcado a Jaime para que juegue contigo.
So Desert United here down the far side of the field with a throw-in opportunity over to Wilson. Wilson with a head ball, trying to find a couple of his teammates, only finds Red. And there's the whistle, folks, and that's the end of the first half here at the 2004 CYSA State Cup Open. LA United taking a 3-1 lead over Desert United. This is Scott Hall for George Langevin Video Productions, and we'll be right back with the second half.
Win the 50-50 ball. We have to have better balance. It's a bigger field. Where's the help? I'm telling you guys, you take care of the back there. You take care of 9. You make sure that he doesn't get a free run at things. And it's done for them. It's done. A little flashy skill, but you can take care of him. He gives you an opportunity to come back at him. He'll beat you once, he'll pull back, he'll beat you again. Or he beats you once and he looks for sense. I can handle that. Everybody gets to handle that. But we know there's a
And welcome back here to the second half of the Boys Under 14 2004 CYSA State Cup Open. There's the whistle to the start of the second half. Desert United trailing 3-1 against LA United. And LA United wearing the red tops with the black trunks. Desert United, of course, wearing the white tops with the black trunks. Scoring early on for LA United was Christian Gutierrez wearing number 10, the man who's looking for the ball right now. And Sebastian Diaz with the throw-in. Out of bounds call, so it looks like Diaz will take the throw in again. And a change of possession there, so Desert United takes over on the near side of the field with a throw in. Finds Corona. Corona loses the ball, tries to find, looks like David Alaman right here in the near side of the field. Once again, Diaz with a throw in. Corona getting pushed from behind. Finds Joe Fuentes. Fuentes is the man who scored the only goal for Desert United so far back in the first half. Looks like Pantaleon trying to find Jimmy Sanchez. Looked like that was off the side of his leg, possibly his knee, as the ball rolls out of bounds. And LA United takes over with a goal kick. Luis Gutierrez taking the kick for LA United. Trying to find Diaz, but Aleman with a head ball. Beautiful tricky pass up there on the far side, finding Gutierrez. Gutierrez slipping back on his feet. Nice footwork by Gutierrez. Finding Christopher Diaz down on the sideline. There's a whistle on the play. Let's try and see what the referee. It looks like that's a yellow card on Christopher Diaz. I guess there was a little too much pushing and shoving going on down there. So now Desert United takes over with a free kick back deep in their own territory. Trying to put a little more pressure on LA United. So here comes Desert, working their way inside the 18 as the ball rolls out of bounds. Looked like the referee was a bit confused there, not sure what that call was, so he calls for a goal kick. Aleman working his way in between two defenders. Trying to find some help there, but no help was found. Well done, nice body control and ball control, finding Corona. Corona with beautiful footwork right there. Over to Rex Valdez. Valdez back to Corona. Corona to Valdez and broken up by Gutierrez. The ball got through a defender and LA United's keeper comes way out to make the save. Throws the ball down the sideline, finds Diaz. And a big collision right there. Looked like Coronel was looking for a whistle. No whistle was called. So play resumes and Desert United clears the ball out down the sidelines. So Pantaleon trying to find his man Cohen Wilson. And Wilson gets the ball broken up by Carliano Varona. Back in the middle. Here comes Desert inside the 18. There's a shot on goal. Off the leg and a whistle on the field. I'm not sure if that was an offsides call or if that was a pushing and shoving call as they go to retreat and retrieve the ball. LA United bringing the ball back inside the 18 where the penalty was called. Looks like Luis Gutierrez will take the kick. And Gutierrez, a nice kick down to about midfield. Pantaleon trying to find some help around there. And right back to Pantaleon. And once again back to Pantaleon. Desert United looks very calm and composed right now, knowing there's a lot of game left here. So Gutierrez with some good footwork, trying to find his way down the sideline, looking for some help. Right through the legs of Aleman as he gets thrown to the ground. The whistle on the call, correct whistle. Gutierrez, big kick, quickly right up the middle, has a man, and Josh Ryan comes way out to make the save, wisely by Ryan. So here's Corona down the sideline looking for help. He finds Cohen Wilson, whistle on the play, offsides Cohen Wilson. So a big outlet there by LA. Unfortunately for them, no one was there. As Corona looking for the ball, way up in the air. And there's Coronel, the man who's already scored twice, looking for Gutierrez for a touch pass, broken up by Desert. Pantaleon finding his man, Jimmy Sanchez. Back to Fuentes. Fuentes up the middle, finding Pantaleon. Pantaleon gets tangled up in the middle, no whistle. Ref says play on. So Desert back on the attack. As the keeper comes way out, wisely lets the ball go out of bounds. LA United still leading in the game, 3-1. 2 goals by Jaime Coronel, the other one by Christian Gutierrez. The only goal today by Desert is from Joe Fuentes. So a big goal kick here for LA United around midfield. Rex Valdez down the sideline, finding his teammate with a nice touch pass. Back to Valdez. Looks like a little chip shot there. Once again, back to Valdez, finding Pantaleon. So the left mid, Kevin Pantaleon, wearing number 12, takes a throw in. There's Corona in the middle of the field, and a beautiful stop from LA United's defender. So a throw in from LA United. So back to Javier Pelaya with a throw in down the sideline, looking for an open man. And out of bounds after a head ball from LA United's defensive man. Once again, a throw in down the sideline. Finding Corona. Corona getting converged on by Sebastian Diaz and Carliano Varona.
Entra de atrás, abusados, que él entra de atrás. Agarra el centro, Junior, él entra de atrás. Primer poste, Sebastián, primer poste.
So as we resume play here, it'll be a corner kick for Desert United. Looking for their first opportunity to converge here in the second half. A big head ball just out of bounds. Looked like that may have been Cullen Wilson over there. So LA with a big outlet there, finding Coronel. Coronel looked like he was waiting for that ball to come down, and in the meantime, Desert United cleared it out. Back to Coronel down the sideline. He has 2 men open, one inside the 18. He chooses for Gutierrez with a big shot over the crossbar. Gutierrez trying for his second goal of the day, unable to converge from way outside the 18. And we're back with a goal kick here for Desert United. Desert keeping their composure so far, realizing there is plenty of game left. A good 25 minutes left in this second half. Only trailing 3-1 and having every opportunity in the world so far in the first and second half to score, just unable to capitalize on each advance. If you look at the numbers, LA United has actually had less chances to score, but just capitalized on a higher percentage of their chances. Coronel using his body, very smooth right there. Down to his knees, back up, nice second chance. Beautiful second effort from Coronel. trying to use his speed around Aleman, broken up by David Aleman. Looked like Coronel was wasting too much time back here, allowing Desert to get back on defense. So a throw in right into the head, and a head ball right out to Vicente Corona. So Sanchez for Desert getting broken up down by the 18 on the far side, looking for help, and none there. So there's Corona, the speedy Corona down the sideline, and wisely broken up by Javier Pelayo. We're back with a throw-in here for LA United. Putting some pressure all of a sudden on Desert as Christian Gutierrez down the sideline. A nice cross to the middle, has a man over his head, and to the other side of the field, picked up by Desert United. Cullen Wilson, nice touch pass back to Pantaleon. Looking for Aleman. Also has Sanchez down there inside the 18. Looking for help as the ball rolls out of bounds. So as we resume play here, the LA United still leading 3-1 in the 2004 CYSA State Cup Open. This is the boys under 14, and I'm Scott Hall for George Langevin Video Productions. We're here in beautiful Southern California at the San Bernardino Sports Complex. This being a magnificent sports complex here where soccer is ruling the day, that's for sure. And right now we just have a tumultuous game here. Desert United trailing 3-1 against LA United, although Desert putting some big time pressure right now as Cullen Wilson down the sideline has a shot on goal right across the middle and nobody home. Cullen Wilson with a beautiful setup there, had laid the ball perfectly right inside, probably 2 or 3 yards of the actual net. So Christian Gutierrez trying to work his way around, pushing his way through, and a whistle is called. Gutierrez putting his hands up, saying, there was nothing else I could do. Apparently the referee thought otherwise, so a free kick for Desert United. Desert with a big kick deep into LA's territory. Finding Aleman down the sideline, broken up by LA United's defense. Comes Diaz. Diaz back to his defender. The ball gets cleared out wisely to about midfield. Coronel with a chance for a breakaway. Here it is, the speedy Coronel. And a shot on goal. Score! For Jaime Coronel. His third goal of the day, making this a 4-1 lead at the 2004 CYSA State Cup Open. Jaime Coronel taking advantage of nearly every opportunity so far today. Boy, that guy is fast. He has got some wheels on him. Saw Javier Pelayo trying to catch up to him, trying to cut off the ball with a slide tackle, and just unable to even catch up to him. Jaime Coronel has got to be one of the speediest guys on the field right now. So Christian Gutierrez down the sideline, getting broken up by Chris Parent. Parent with a nice outlet there, finding Corona. Corona, beautiful footwork. There's Pantaleon. Pantaleon has some help down the sideline. There's Corona. Corona with a shot on goal from about 25 yards out as the ball rolls out of bounds. So we're about halfway through the second half here at the 2004 CYSA State Cup Open. LA United leading 4-1 over Desert United. And a big outlet by LA United. Once again, all the pressure being put on LA United, but somehow LA leading 4-1. Desert has practically owned this second half so far. They've had possession of probably about 75% of the ball, with magnificent ball control there. You can see these guys really know what they're doing. They've just been unable to capitalize on their opportunities inside the 18. So a big kick from LA, but no one there except Josh Ryan. Ryan with a big kick way out past midfield. Pantaleon looking for help. He has Sanchez. Sanchez slide tackle into the goalie. Nobody's there in goal as the shot goes just wide. The keeper came way out, had the ball broken up, and he was nowhere to be found. He was out by the 18. Looked like Desert had a clear shot on goal and just missed the net. So LA with a chance here to clear the ball out. And they do so in the cross side. They let the ball roll out of bounds. At this point, with a 4-1 lead, it looks as though LA United is just trying not to win and rather trying not to lose, just getting a little bit complacent. As a whistle on the play. And LA United with a big kick finds Diaz down in the corner. Diaz fighting for position. He has it, has across to the middle, a shot, and no one there except Josh Ryan. So Cullen Wilson with a chance. And Coronel breaks up the advancement of Desert, finding Diaz down the sideline. Back to Coronel. Coronel has a man up the middle and broken up by Desert's defense.
Come on.
So a whistle on the play. Looks like that may have been offsides, as per the referee on the sideline. So LA United will take over with a free kick about 10 yards outside their 18 in the middle of the field. And Luis Gutierrez, the big kick trying to find Christian Gutierrez, broken up by Desert's defense. There's Wilson with some good footwork. Has a chance to find a teammate, and he does down the sideline. A slide tackle from LA United's Carliano Verona. So Coronel with a big kick down the sideline. It's like Javier Pelayo finding Pantaleone with a chip shot right to the middle. There's Wilson, shot on goal, saved from LA United. Cullen Wilson with a beautiful opportunity there, and once again unable to converge as Desert United. So realizing there's only a few minutes left, Desert United brings their keeper inside the 18. Needing an extra hand down there, a big shot on goal, a head ball, a shot and a score. It looks like that extra hand actually helped. Josh Ryan came all the way from his goalkeeping position to add an extra hand down inside the 18. Come on, United! So now with the score of 4-2, and about half of the second half remaining, now Desert United is seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, realizing there is a chance. Only trailing by 2 with about 15 minutes remaining.
Let's go, Chris.
So Cullen Wilson down the sideline, has 2 men in the middle. A nice pass to the middle. Head ball shot, score! Right away, another score for Desert United, bringing the game within reach. 4-3 now, LA United over Desert United. Looked like that was Chris Alderete with the goal. All of a sudden, the Desert United fans right in this ball game as well. LA United has to begin to feel the pressure at this point with 2 very quick goals in the second half. Chris Parent getting tangled up in the middle. Parent with a beautiful second effort, finding Chris Alderete, the guy who just scored, as the ball rolls out of bounds. Cross into the middle, broken up from Ray Beatty. Coronel getting chased by 2 players. Coronel unhappy with that call. As LA United with a big throw-in finds Coronel.
Out of bounds, out of bounds.
As both teams thought that ball was out of bounds. And finally it is.
No way! No way!
So Coronel takes over with a throw-in down the sideline. Gutierrez over to the middle, looking for some help, but he's all by himself as he lets that ball roll out of bounds.
Let's go, you guys. Let's go. Come on, Chris, turn.
Pantaleone finding his man up the middle, tripping over the ball. And back to Corona. Corona over to Fuentes. Fuentes, who scored the first goal for Desert United of the day. Finding his man down the sideline. Gutierrez down the sideline. Desert United looking for an offsides call. No whistle. And the play broken up by Desert's defense.
Let's go, Chris, let's go.
Desert now up the middle. Shot on goal. Slide tackle from Carliano Varona. Saving an open shot from Chris Parent. So Diaz.
Let's go. Bring it down to Chris. Let's go.
Back to Pantaleone. Pantaleone and Corolona fighting for the ball. Big shot on goal. Shot and score! Javier Pelayo.
Yeah! 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 Yeah!
Javier Pelayo tying the ball game 4-4. And you can just see the disgust in LA United's faces. And you can see the cheer and jubilation in Desert United's fans. They are up on their feet. So a tie game here in the 2004 CYSA State Cup Open. 4-4.
Let's go, Chris!
Javier Pelayo with a monster shot way outside the 18 to tie the game. As a whistle from the ref, too much bumping and pushing going on, so LA United with a free kick here in their territory, looking to bring the ball and put a little more pressure on Desert United, realizing that they can no longer be complacent and they must be on the aggressive side if they want to do anything in this game, because Desert United right now has all of the momentum.
Come on, United! Come on, Colin!
Desert with a big clear out. Cullen Wilson off his head. Wilson flying through the air. And now LA United's Diaz and Manzo Zaragoza fighting for the ball. Pantaleon. Fantastic footwork there, just doing everything he can.
Come on, you guys, come on!
So there's a whistle on the play, and looks like that will be a call for a substitution for Desert United. Rather, LA United, looks like Salvador Torres is exiting the ball game. So as Torres leaves, play resumes here in the middle as a push from behind. Looks like Chris Alderetti gave him a little nudge and a whistle on the play, so LA United taking over with a free kick here just inside Desert United's territory. Christian Gutierrez, who scored the first goal of the day for LA United with a big kick inside the 18. Coronel was there and unable to capitalize is LA United. So Desert with a big outlet right there, looking for Cullen Wilson. And Christian Gutierrez has his man Coronel, the speedy Coronel, and Josh Ryan wisely coming out to about the edge of the 18.
Win it, Chris, go!
Alderetti, who just recently scored, fighting for the ball. Back to Coronel. Coronel a 1-on-2 and unable to break through. So Wilson on the other end of the field. Slide tackle a little late. The referee comes running over, holding up a yellow card. A very aggressive play there by Vicente Corona. Getting himself a yellow card. Beautiful little chip right over into the middle to Cullen Wilson, down to his knees, and the ball gets cleared out. Here comes another big shot just off the side of his foot. He has another chance just outside the 18. Alderetti, who already scored, was looking for another big one just outside the arc. So Corona into the middle, broken up by LA United. And Gutierrez just doing everything he can to clear the ball out. Back to Gutierrez. He has Corona in the middle of the field. broken up wisely by Desert United. At this point, that was a very smart move by Desert United, just clearing the ball out of bounds, regaining their composure, and getting themselves back into position. So Desert with a chance up the sideline. They have Wilson up the middle. Wilson had control of the ball and then got broken up by LA United.
Chris, behind you.
So Diaz up the sideline, finding Corona. Broken up by Jimmy Sanchez, their stopper. There's Corona, finding Wilson, broken up by LA's defensive line. You can see LA is really playing the defense right now. They have, looks like 7 or 8 guys back playing defense at this point. They're basically leaving the offense up to Gutierrez and Coronel. And there's Coronel down the sideline, broken up by Jimmy Sanchez. The ball rolls out of bounds. Josh Ryan coming way out of position to make that play. Saving themselves from a corner kick. Actually, that was a very smart move by Ryan.
Oh, we're 4 up. Yep. 4 up, 4-4.
So Pantaleon right around midfield, slowing things down a bit, finding his teammate. There's a couple of players open down the sideline, Wilson and Corona. They have a chance for a little give and go. They choose the give rather than the go, and the ball gets cleared out from LA.
White ball, white ball.
And a big looping cross into the middle. LA's keeper comes out, knocks the ball down, clears it up, and clears it out. Chris Alderetti in the middle of the field. A deflection off the shot, off the side of the keeper's arm. And the keeper knows that he should have had that one much easier than what he made it look like. At this point, you can feel the pressure back there. Desert putting all the pressure right now, controlling this game over LA United. Corona with a big shot and a diving save from LA United. United's keeper getting a workout right now as Desert just in complete control. And a valiant effort by Gutierrez, looking for help, but it seems as though all of LA United's players are playing defense at this point. A swing and a miss by Jose Manzo Zaragoza. A costly one at that as Cullen Wilson retrieving the ball, looking for help, and nobody there except the keeper for LA United.
To the right, Chris. Oh.
Gutierrez. Stolen by Desert United. Corona has Alderete. Corona down the sideline. Has a chance for a shot on goal as it's deflected by Luis Gutierrez.
Come on, Christopher!
So a corner kick again for Desert United as they bring in Josh Ryan from their goalkeeping position. Down right in front of the goal as they want to use his height and his athletic ability over there. So now Josh Ryan retreating very aggressively back to his position. And so there's the whistle, folks. That is the end of the second half, and we are in a 4-4 tie here at the 2004 CYSA State Cup Open. This is Scott Hall for George Landsman Video Productions. This has been just an amazing game here. Hello and welcome back to the overtime at the 2004 CYSA State Cup Open. This is Scott Hall for George Langevin Video Productions, and we have just had one of the greatest soccer games here in the CYSA State Cup history. This has just been an unbelievable game, as Desert United looked like they were down and out in the first and second half, and then they came back with the last, I'd say, 10 or 12 minutes, tied the game up. Now we're in the first overtime. So still going the same direction. Desert United wearing the white tops and black trunks, going from left to right, and LA United wearing the red tops and black trunks, going right to left. So a big clear out from Desert United. Finding their man, they actually have Cullen Wilson up the field. There's Chris Parent, shot on goal, score! Chris Parent with the overtime goal. And you can see the fans running onto the field. The players cheering in jubilation. Out of nowhere, Chris Parent makes a fantastic goal, and you can see the bewilderment on LA United's face. Desert United coming back from a 4-1 deficit. And you can see them jumping, cheering. Parents on their cell phones running across the field, going absolutely berserk. Chris Parent with the overtime goal, making it a 5-4 victory for Desert United. What an unbelievable game. Desert United, the victors, 5-4 in the 2004 CYSA State Cup Open. This has been a George Langevin video production, and I'm Scott Hall. Thank you for watching.
First day you started this thing, man. And you know what? This is just one step. You got many more to go. Many more to go.
It's one of the best games I've ever seen. I'm serious, man.